Howdy, everybody. It's Tammy. I'm back. How are you all doing? Today is either going to be a long live or a short live. I haven't decided on which just yet, but today is going to be a different, I think, what we would like to call different kind of live. I would like to address the fact that if I'm doing something, I have one person, or I have a few people, I should say, who tell me when I'm doing something that's not a good idea on YouTube and stuff like that. Now, for future, please keep that up because I don't personally, there are people left, right, and center that are losing their channels, and I personally don't want to be one of them. So you got to find that I am going to try my hardest to cut down on my swearing. I'm going to try and put content out there that people may or may not be interested in. I don't know, because that's what today's live is going to be about. Drop hit ideas into chat about what you would like to hear me talk about. I don't necessarily discuss. Hey, Belle, how you doing, sweetheart? Good to see you. I want people to know that this isn't just my channel, it's also what the subscribers want to hear. I love you too, sweetheart. And stuff like that. I won't be mentioning where my links are for certain things. I'll just let everybody know up front. They're in my description. I'm not going to mention them by names. I'm going to be not, like I said, I'm going to cut down on my swearing unless it's actually really, really needed. Like if someone says something that really freaks me out, I will occasionally, not all the time, drop the F bomb. It's going to be a big adjustment for me, but I have to make sure that I do whatever I can to make sure that I don't lose my channel. So fingers crossed. Now, like I said, there's a few people that I know that have come to me in the past and told me things that I'm doing that they don't like and all of that sort of stuff. But from here on out, it's gonna sound really, 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 really mean, but I don't intend it to come across like that. What's gonna happen is hey Mac, is that what I'm gonna be saying to people from now on? If you're being bullied from another creator or a former creator or what have you, it's gonna come across as bad. But my advice is create a channel and vent about it there. Because at the end of the day, there are a lot of people who are losing their channels because they're trying to defend people, which is well within their rights to do so. But it sucks that people are losing their channel because YouTube sees it as people that are defending people are being bullies. Some of those people have previously been bullies. That's fine. Hey, I said, hey, Mac. You know, there's a lot of people out there who have a channel who are bullies. There are a lot of people out there who aren't bullies and have channels, and those people get the rough end of the stick, so to speak. You know, I want people to be able to feel when they're in my chat, I want people to feel safe, I want people to feel secure, and all the rest of that sort of stuff. But it's very, very hard. Oh, thank you. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I sometimes do. I have to admit, there are times when, and you know, where's Matt? I don't see Matt. I don't see Mac. I don't see Matt. But like I said, I want people to understand that I will defend anybody who needs defending. I will protect people if I can, but it comes down to that I don't know how to step in to those people's shoes that are getting bullied. Like I've been bullied ever since I started my channel. And I've only had myself to defend myself. But it comes down to the fact that if there are people out there that are going to try and hurt you, um, you know, just try your hardest to stay away from where they are. And yeah, Thanks, Belle. That means a lot, sweetheart. Thank you. Um, but like I said, I wasn't going to go live for a little while, but then I thought, you know what? Why should I stay quiet about all this stuff that's building up in me? You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm going to try my hardest, and I promise everybody who's listening, I am going to try my hardest to not sweat. And like I said, at times it's going to be very, very, very difficult. At times it's going to be very, very easy not to swear, but sometimes it's going to be very, very difficult to. Sometimes it's going to be difficult not to swear, but sometimes it might be difficult not to swear. Like instead of going F this, F that, I can just go, oh golly gosh, and all that sort of stuff. Instead of saying, oh, the F word, I could go, oh flubber instead. Like it's gonna be a very big adjustment, but it's something I feel that I need to do in order to protect my channel from being taken down for verbal abusive nature or whatever the hell it is. I need to get the yes, golly gosh. Oh, people are going to think it's a whole new bloody host apart from the voice sounding the same. But yeah, I am going to try my best. That's all I can do. I'm going to try and bring more interviews with people, see how we go with that. Try and do, even though my channel isn't based on true crime anymore, I'm going to try my hardest to. Excuse me. I'm going to do my best to do a little bit of true crime here and there and everywhere. It is going to be difficult. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. It is going to be difficult. But like I said, today's not going to be a very long live. Hello to the people. Oh, sorry, I didn't even press that. I do apologise. And like I said, I just want people to know that this is a safe place to be. This is a fun place to be. And I just want people to have fun. You know what I mean? I don't want it to be boring. I don't want it to be lame. But I am going to, like I said, I am going to discuss a few more cases that I'm personally interested in. And I might get to collaborate with a few people. I might not. I don't know. See how we go. See where the road takes us. But in saying that, I know we've got all of the rest of this month and all of April, but all of you have to remember 15th of May is my 3-year anniversary of having my channel. And that is going to be, I don't know what kind of live, but if you wish to be a guest, find a way to let me know and you'll be a welcome guest. But there's another thing I won't be doing. If you wish to be a guest on my lives, when I'm going to try my hardest to start scheduling them too, by the way. If you wish to be a guest on my panel, you need to find a way to let me know in advance, and then I can drop the StreamYard link to you. It will be very, very rare when hang on. Oh, thank you, Belle. Yeah, okay, I can interview you. I'll do that on my next live. That's fine. You just let me know when you're free and we'll work in it. Yes. I always look out for others. Part of who I am. But yeah, Belle, if you want to be interviewed by me, that's fine, sweetheart. You just when I finish this live, give me a call through Messenger or whatever, and yeah, we'll sort out a few questions that you find appropriate, and I shall interview you. Anybody else want to be interviewed while we're at it? Why not? Yeah, no, Belle, that's sweet as. If you want to be interviewed by me, you just let me know on Messenger questions I can ask you, and I will ask those questions. Just know there won't be any inappropriate questions. Well, what I deem inappropriate and what you find inappropriate are two totally different things. Like, I'm not going to ask anything about your personal life. I'm not going to ask anything like that. I'm just going to be in general. That's what I mean. That's what I don't get when some people go, "Oh, this isn't going to be a personal interview. It's just going to be things in general." Well, don't people think Don't people think for a second that by asking it questions that are just general questions, there might be some personal questions amongst that? Like if I was to say, "Hey, Belle, how are you?" Not necessarily personal, but if a guy was to be in here and I go, "Hey, dude, how's it hanging?" Some people might find that offensive. Like I say that to most men that I know. And I go, "Hey, how's it hanging?" I don't really want to know how it's hanging. It just simply it's an expression I use. So yeah, Belle, you just think of a few questions you will feel comfortable me asking, and then message them to me. And then when I go live next, I can actually go straight up. Oh, now it's cracking with straight up, Belle. I hope that's cracking in a good way, not in a bad way. But no, but like I said, I would love to be able to interview people. That would be amazing. I don't need to necessarily need to interview celebrities like people might know. I've interviewed Sherilyn Cadle, I've interviewed Scott Russell Hill, and so far that's it. But that's not bad though. They're two amazing people. They were very polite and respectful when they're on my panel, so they're cool. I'm still trying to get a hold of one person in particular. I'm not mentioning them by name, but they might be able to hopefully be a guest at some point because, yeah, there's a few people I'd like to interview. But, unfortunately, a lot of people that want to be interviewed these days expect payment. And because I'll be honest with all of you, I've said this so many other times, but I'll put it into this context. There are people that would like to be interviewed. They want to be paid for it. I don't make enough money on here or any money on here to justify how I could afford to pay these said people who I would love to interview. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, for me personally, it's just really sad that there are people out there who claim they have a good fan base and all this sort of stuff, but they don't want to be interviewed unless there's a price tag on it. And that upsets me a lot because, like I said, I don't make money here. Very, very rarely do I get a thing in my other thing. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to even mention it on here, so hence why I'm not mentioning it. But I don't make it anywhere near as much as some people do with, fuck it. There's people out there who make a lot of money through PayPal here on YouTube. There are a lot of people who make money through super chats, super stickers, memberships, merchandise, all that kind of crap, right? And meanwhile, there's people like me who don't want membership on their channel, who don't want the super chats, the super stickers, and the membership and all that sort of shit. And I've said from day dot, I don't want that on my channel. And even though my channel name has changed since then, I choose to stand by that because I see it as that if I discuss a true crime case, which I will be hopefully in the foreseeable future, um, why would I want people to pay me to find information out they can find out for themselves? Now, that's not me disrespecting anyone who does take payment for information that they tell people. It comes down to the fact that these are my theories. When I talk about a case, they're my theories. And if you choose to contribute to what my theories are, go to the description. Don't make yourself a public spectacle, basically, or not a spectacle, a public person or a public target by giving a super chat or a super sticker or becoming a member of a channel. By doing those things, you are making yourself vulnerable to the people out there who basically don't give two hoots. Again, see, look at that. Two hoots instead of saying the S word. There are people out there I don't know, Kitty Witty. I honestly do not know. And it's best if I not discuss that in case I get my channel taken down for discussing a channel that's no longer here. It's very upsetting that that's happened, but I haven't spoke about it. Bleh. I haven't managed to get a hold of True Tam, so I don't know. But that's what I mean. Like there are people out there who protect people, who will stand up for people, and they lose their channel because of that. So that's why, for like I said before, like from this day forward, I can't afford to lose my channel. I want to be able to defend people in such a way that it doesn't come across like I'm bullying the people that are bullying the other people. I would defend anybody who needs defending. But if you're going to be a SOB about it, then I can't. Create a channel for yourself and go on there if you're being bullied a lot. Yeah. Well, yeah, that's what's really, I think that's what YouTube's trying to do, Kitty. Get rid of all the all the people who have a channel who don't pay their dues, so to speak. But at the same time, I don't want to lose my channel. Okay, it took me nearly 3 years to get to where I am. I'm trying. But it comes down to the fact that if you're being bullied by a creator, former creator, whatever, and you want to have your voice heard, create a channel and say whatever the hell you want about those people who or person or whatever that is bullying you. Say it on your own platform, so then people who don't spend years trying to create a channel for themselves, a good steady platform, so then they can go on their channel and say what they want in your defense. That's fine. But you got to remember there are some creators out there who have spent years trying to create their channels, and with YouTube changing the rules every 5 minutes, they can lose their channel within with one live or 2 or 3 or 4. If you don't want to see that happen, create your own channel and voice your opinions on your own channel. If you don't want to do that, I don't know what else to suggest. But I don't think it's fair that people, like I said, regardless of how you feel about them, people don't deserve to lose lose their channel that they've spent years trying to create. Because, and this goes out to YouTube mainly, stop taking down the channels of people who are defending other people. Because you're going to find that you haven't got anyone left on this. So I just think it's sad that there are people that are losing their channels after years of dedication to YouTube. I think it's sad. I could tell you what I really think it is, but then I might get my channel taken down for saying what I think it is. So I'll just say it's messed up. Everybody has a right to have a voice. Everybody has a right to have themselves defended in one way, shape, or form. People have the right to be defended in this community. By you removing the channels, you're giving the people that are the actual bullies and all that sort of stuff, you're giving them the green light to continue being bullies to other people. Because you think about it, if I was a bully to, say, Jack Frost and Rapunzel and Little Red Riding Hood, I don't know if they have channels. They are channel names, I don't know. And if they are, trigger. I don't know if that's the word to use, but yeah. But the thing is, let's just say, okay, the Big Bad Wolf, Jack and the Beanstalk, and the troll from the TV, the story Three Billy Goats Gruff, okay, and Snow White. All right, all of them. They all deserve to be picked on. All that don't deserve to be picked on. But let's say Snow White decides to stick up for the troll from the Three Billy Goats Gruff story. All right. Is it fair that Snow White loses her channel because she's defending somebody who doesn't actually have a platform to defend themselves? I don't think it's fair. And I think personally, hang on, sorry. Sorry, just give me a sec, sorry. Does it make sense that people should be, hey, Carrie, hey, Aussie, oh, I just sent you a thank you for what you sent me. It comes down to that, like I said, is it fair that if you don't have a channel, is it fair that you go to other creators seeking their help and then the ones that are trying to help you then lose their channel because of it? I personally don't think it's fair. I think that as a subscriber, as a mod, as whatever, like for example, Aussie True Crime, if she came to me and said, hey, such and such is giving me shit, right? Aussie has a successful channel, more successful than mine. I would then put it out there that people need to back off, kind of thing, and leave her alone. But the thing is, though, would I then, by telling those said people that are giving her shit, yes, I can't think of a different word, is it fair that I lose my channel because I'm defending a friend? No, it's not right. But unfortunately, like I said, I just got sent the guidelines with YouTube, so I'll read through those afterwards and all the stuff like that. But the thing is, though, is the fact that what YouTube needs to take into account is the fact that by removing channels that you're removing, you're actually, like I said, the people that are being the actual bullies who are picking on the certain people, right? If these certain people are going to channels to try and get some help with it, why is YouTube removing the channels for the people that are getting bullied? You know what I mean? Like, True Tam defended a friend of mine and she lost her channel. She was, according to other people, she was being a bully to a few other creators. So be it. But in saying that, there are people that are losing their channels because they're defending people who are being bullied. Now, I could have easily lost my channel, easy, but I haven't. And I'm very, 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 very lucky for that. But in saying that, am I at risk of losing? I haven't received any warnings or anything like that, but, you know, I don't want to risk it for a biscuit. The thing is, though, is the fact that, is it fair for people to lose their channels when they're doing what YouTube should be doing, which is defending the people that are being bullied? You know what I mean? Instead of going, oh, okay, Aussie, you're being picked on. Therefore, guess what? You go to Tammy Wells's channel, and guess what? She's going to defend you to the best of her ability. But as a result of that, Tammy's the one that's going to lose her channel. Yeah, see, I don't care if I ever get monetized. In all honesty, take my don't even offer me monetization because I don't want it. I just think that personally, YouTube needs to take a step back and realize that there are people that they have removed, terminated, whatever you want to call it, their channels, yet those people are not supposed to be on YouTube, and these people are still appearing on YouTube somewhere out there. Yeah, okay, you know what? We're going to stop mentioning names of other creators because that can actually have my channel removed. Just say a certain other channel. All right, because I don't want people coming in here and think that I'm supporting the bullying because I'm not. And I haven't seen any of this personally because I'm staying out of all the drama. Okay, I want to stay out and I need to in order for me to be able to keep my channel. And hey, Jody, how you doing, sweetheart? I'm sorry. Okay, but like I said, what needs to happen is if there is someone out there who is using okay, this is for everybody out there. For anybody out there who is friends with me on Facebook, okay, or anybody who tunes into my lives knows my personal email is in the about page. If you know of anybody out there who's using a different name, please feel free to bloody let me know. Email it to me, message it to me on Messenger. Don't wait until my channel's gone before you say something. Because at the end of the day, like I said, I am trying my best to give you guys a good channel, a fucking place to laugh, a place to cheer, whatever. But I can't do that if you guys, as my mods, as my friends, I don't just add people to my Facebook for the sake of adding people to my Facebook. If you're on my Facebook page, personal page, guess what? You actually have a responsibility, not just to my channel, but to me as a friend, to let me know these sorts of things. Because if you're going around and you're telling random people, oh, this person's using this name or this person's using that, then you're just as bad as the person who's doing the bullying. I'm sorry. But it's not fair that I should have to, I can do the best I can to keep an eye on chat. I do my best to keep an eye on the comments. Now, if you're a mod for my channel, just remember that's also your responsibility as well, to keep an eye on what's going on in chat, to keep an eye on what's going on in the comment section. If you see ones that are inappropriate, screenshot, send, then delete. Well, delete after you've screenshotted. But don't come into my channel and then just start bitching about whoever you want to bitch about and then leave and think that, hey, I've done my bit. I've just done what could possibly be the end of Tammy's channel. That's not fair to me. If you know that there's something going on out there in the YouTube community, tell me. Don't tell people that you've known for 5 minutes when each and every one of you that are in here at the moment have known me since I started my channel, even beforehand. Please show me enough respect to let me know what's going on. Because it's nothing more frustrating than getting sent screenshots of things when it's got nothing to do with me. And I don't want it to have anything to do with me. But then I feel like absolute crap because there's nothing I can do to help these people. I'm willing, look, put it this way, okay? I'm willing to help absolutely anybody and everybody as long as I have not got any past bad experiences with them. Okay, if I'm friends with you, for example, Jody, I'm friends with you. I would not want to hear that you're pissed off at me from somebody else. I would want to hear it from you directly because we're friends on Facebook and Messenger. You know what I mean? If I do something that's inappropriate, which is very unlikely, but if I do something that people don't approve of, I would rather know that I'm doing whatever I can. Excuse me. But what I'm saying is the fact that if you're annoyed, if someone's annoyed at me for something, I would rather know. If you're disgusted in another creator, then tell me that in PM. Don't come into my chat and tell me that. Because at the end of the day, there are people out there who are so hell bent on taking down every single creator out there who says something bad about such and such and such and such and such and such. I'm not going to participate in that bullshit anymore because I choose to actually focus on what my channel's all about, which is a fun place to be. If you want to bitch about somebody, then by all means, create a channel. And, go create a channel and make it all about what you do. But don't go into other people's who spend years trying to create their channel just so that you can go in there and have them bitch about whoever they want to bitch about to defend you. But because they're saying horrible things in your defense, they're the ones that lose their channel. You lose nothing. Okay, when this live is okay, Jody, if you can, please message what's happened to me in regards to this because I only know bits and pieces and I choose to know the whole story before I actually personally form an opinion. So, Jody, please just. Yeah, she does, but the thing is, I can lose my channel if you do. All right, that's what you got to remember. And if this sort of stuff does continue, I'll start doing pre-recorded lives. And I don't want to have to do that in order to protect my channel. But I will do that if this continues. I'm sorry if that makes me sound disrespectful. It's not meaning to. It's just the fact that I don't want to participate in it live and then have my channel be the next one that goes. Because I actually enjoy having a channel. Anyway, I'm going to go. I just wanted you to all know that going forward, my channel is going to change somewhat. And I am going to do my best to do whatever I can to bring you guys the fun and laughters that you're used to, if I can. Belle, if you're still here, message me on Messenger or Snapchat or wherever you message me, and we'll discuss when I'm going to interview you. But if you wish to donate, PayPal's in the description. If you don't, then that's fine. Next Wednesday, I actually have my appointment to have my skin tag removed from my eye. So that's going to be fun. I don't know what the aftermath is going to be like at all. I don't. But I'm hoping that, it's not long until I have my corneal transplant where I'll be able to see things a lot clearer, and we'll go from there. But until next time, guys, please be kind to yourselves, to each other. There's no need to be mean to each other at all. I just want you all to know that I don't want any kind of drama on my channel. I've never welcomed it, and I never will. So please, if you're going to be in my chat and you're going to be a mod, please try and keep it as civil as you can. If you're pissed off about another creator, that's fine. Be pissed off, but try and do it in a way that doesn't make you look like the idiot. When I say that, is in like, there are people out there who don't deserve respect. And I get that. There are a lot of people out there who don't deserve it. But by you coming in and saying what you're saying or you want to say, if you just even come in here and say that someone is a pig, you're in their league because you're bullying them. And I'm not going to allow that in my chat, regardless of who it's about. No, Jody, no. YouTube is going to look like the idiot if they allow it, right? And if I don't pick up on it and address it, YouTube's then going to shut down my channel, and YouTube's going to look like the idiot if they don't. You know what I mean? Because there's lots of bullying going on YouTube. And if YouTube lets some of it slide, they're the idiots, if that makes sense. And I just want to be able to, me personally, I don't want to look like the idiot by allowing it in my chat. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to allow any bullying going on in my chat at all. And if I allow it, then I'm the idiot. All right. Anyway, all of you take care. Until next time, like I said, please be kind to each other. Be nice the next time I go live. And until next time, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.